Thanks for the host, Mick. Thanks for the host. Wait. Hope that's not too loud. Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome. We are gonna do step 1 of my 3-step program to getting ready to, yeah, this is way too loud. Vid is already a bit behind getting worse. Fuck. Well. Hope it gets better. Mic does sound a bit better if memory serves. I hope so. Paid a fair bit of money for this. It's peaking a fair bit, but I don't know. Maybe I'll just speak a little quieter. But yeah, a bit better. Yeah. So we're gonna be modeling a nice little character model in here. So in a oh my god, it's clipping a fucking ton here. Give me a sec. There. Maybe that should be a bit better. Okay, so yeah, so I was helped out by the lovely Royal, plus a bunch of numbers I forget, to pick out a bunch of character models. No, the vid is latency on my end, mobile data. Alright. Well, oh yeah, mobile data. Well, can't help you there, but I'm glad it's not affecting anybody else who might join. So, oh yeah, I think I need to extract them, right? Give me a second. Yeah. I am going to, wait, no. Here. 720 on my end. Well, that's what the actual resolution of the stream is, so. Going audio now? Alright. All good, Mick. We're just transferring over some files at the moment. So. Game characters. Okay. Transferring files. Cool. Okay, so first off, Korra from The Legend of Korra. All right. Next we have. Let's hope I spelled that right. Noir. Actually, wait. Or in this case, it is from the Hyperdimensional Neptunia series, which is basically we want to make the console wars into an anime. They did it good keeping morals balanced with comedy. Okay, that is a lot of fucking stuff with this. Next up. Fuck. Cancel. Get out of here, Bayonetta. Okay. Now I can transfer in the right folder. Next we have Bayonetta. Yeah, Hyperdimensional Neptunia. If I recall correctly. It's, yeah, it's basically just the Console Wars Anime Edition. Next, solely 100% for the memes, Ninja from Fortnite. Because why the fuck not? And what's this? Yeah, fart nut. We have a Star Wars character. Hera Sindel. So, that's going to be one of our options. So the idea, what I'm thinking is, I'm going to go through these, look at, like, if the mesh looks right, if it's, like, detailed enough for me to actually properly rig it up. And then I will set up a straw poll, since I don't have polls because I'm not an affiliate yet. And you guys can vote on who you want to see rigged up as a Vseeface character. Next, we got the meme, the legend. We got Shrek. We also have Ruby from Ruby. The one that's spelt incorrectly, Ruby. And Jan. Oh, Jane Formal. Oh yes, this one. Also from Ruby. So, now that we got all these files, let us see what they all look like. So, this has a lot of different... Oh my god, that is so many fucking files here. Where's just the base one? Okay, so I only want, nope. So there's an SDM and a DAE file. I think I'm gonna go, so file, import, DAE, or collada file. Head over to my folder I just set up. Bayonetta. Okay, so we have only 4 different, so we have high N, high original, low N, low original. I think we're gonna go for the high original. Let's see, import collada. Well, we got something. Let's get rid of default cube here. That is a very interesting. Let's see what it looks like. Material preview here. I do see... Is there like no material on this? No. It... What the fuck? Okay. Well. Get rid of that, because that's not, working. Let's, see what low original looks like. Also untextured. Fantastic. Maybe high N? Well... I guess I will have to see if the... I don't think I can import SM... was the file format? SMD. Huh. Well, I guess, unfortunately, Bayonetta's out because I can't seem... Yeah, the textures are just broken. I really don't want to have to manually fix all that. Technically I could, but... Yeah. Actually, yeah, technically I could. So... Okay, so Bayonetta's... Yep, fuck it. I'm gonna do it right now. Because... Why the fuck not? Hi, original. And now... Shading. At least it's to have one material, so maybe it'll just be... Texture... Image texture... Let's go back up at assets... So this was... Well, what's the name of this one again? There's a lot of fucking names for it. All low, maybe? That don't look right. Oh geez, do they all have different materials here? At the very least, there aren't that many. Yeah, you know what? I'm not dealing with this because clearly Bayonetta doesn't want to cooperate. Okay. Next model. Shrek. Shrek.obj. Small. Let's see, how small are you? Oh, you're like 1.4 meters tall. That's... No, he's like at least 2 meters, I guess. That apply scale. Let's see. Okay, the textures did carry over. Let's see what the wireframe looks like. Okay, so he has a mouth. And he obviously has geometry and stuff. Just looking at here. Looks like... Yeah, so there's bendable joints and stuff for the fingers. So that's not going to be an issue. But I will enable wireframe. Actually, you know what? I fucking forgot. I forgot last stream, and I screencast key so you can actually... No? Screencast keys not want to work. Okay, screencast keys doesn't want to work. So, unfortunately, you won't know what buttons I'm pressing. Unless I go back to the old 2.91 version. Was it 2.91 or 2.93 that I was using before? Yeah, I think I'll use... I don't know. Regardless, Seems to have fairly good geometry, it looks like. That kind of topology sort of flows in that way across. You kind of just have to have a C for it to see where the geometry would flow if it wasn't triangulated. Like that would flow up this way. So the nose kind of flows downwards into this kind of triangulation area here. This would be its own bit. Yeah, so it seems like... What? Okay, so that's just sort of teeth texture there. But yeah, for the most part, like... Echelon, or whatever, seems to be a decently good, in the running for our rigging. So, let's check out what our next model is. Jane Formal. Also OBJ format. Import OBJ. Little Lorge. Textures have carried over. Yeah. Geometry looks to be some good. Shading's also really nice and clean too. It'll be interesting to try and like replicate that or like do better somehow. Okay, so yeah, finger joints are good. Mouth and face topology. Face topology looks fairly simple, just a lot of like straight lines, doesn't look to have any sort of a mask shape, but you know, it's more of a... This is probably more close to what they would do in actual video game productions for like toon shading models. So for the most part this looks to be decently good. So yeah, so Jane Formal in the running for our rigging setup. Oh, yeah, no, I didn't know if it was... Check to see what our next model actually is. Korra! Korra also has a bunch of... I'm assuming that's going to be like some animation file or something. But of course we aren't bothering with the proper animations. So, we're just going to go OBJ Korra. Oh. Korra Lorge. Korra very large. Korra have blob. I'm immediately gonna remove that. Because... why the fuck is there an egg? There's a fucking egg for this thing. Okay, well... oh my god. There are... Jesus fucking Christ. This is gonna be a pain in the fucking... I have a funny feeling this is not going to be a fun model to work with. Because it looks like the way they are doing it is by simply swapping different parts of the mesh. Yeah, so they have one face here, which looks to be a sort of a generic face. Hide that. Another type of face. How many fucking faces do they have here? Okay, yeah, Korra's not in the running, because I don't want to fucking deal with 18 different overlapping geometries and having to, like, mix between them and find out what's the actual proper default face. So, bye-bye. Now we have Ninja, which actually comes out as a DAE or FBX file, so that means it might already be rigged up. So I'll start with a DAE, see what happens. Wait a minute. Okay, we got, I just realized that's... What the fuck? Hey look, it's Fart Night. Without the hair. I mean, I downloaded this as a joke, and... while it is a, like, decently good model, just being as it's just straight up a good model. The fact that okay, the fact that it's like multiple, yeah, no, the fact that you can't see the face without removing parts of the mesh means like we aren't going to get any facial animation or anything, so I don't want to have to do that. So, oh my god, I can't believe we don't get Fart Night in here. I'm truly appalled. Noir. Noir has a couple of different models here. V, School, and just Usual. I'm gonna try and see what all these look like. So they are all FBX files? Wait, no. Assets. Models, in characters, Noir. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see what all these look like. Okay. Oh. Well, that fucking sucks. There ain't no fucking facial geometry. I'm gonna try out the other ones, see if they do. Otherwise, this is gonna be like a bit of a bust. Yeah, that doesn't have any facial geometry. No. No. And no. Fuck. Well, this isn't looking too promising here now, is it? We only got 2 more characters. So we got Ruby in OG Bay. Oh my god. ODG format. So, Ruby. Ruby has the face. She has somewhat simple geometry, but you know, it's decently good for what we're going for. There's not much in the way of like actual like geometry to help deform the hands, but that should be okay. We do have like knee geometry, so like you see how there's a bit of a, you can almost see like a sort of an inset to it. So that way, because there's more geometry, you can like split open when the knee is bending. Not that we're probably going to do this, since this is just going to be standing up straight the whole time, right? Yeah, so we got facial animation. There is also some alpha stuff going on here. Should be perfectly fine. Oh yeah, there's a fair bit of alpha stuff going on. But yeah, Ruby herself can go into the running. And yeah, finally, you have Hera. Another ODJ format. Waveform? Yeah, maybe I'll just call it a waveform format. Which, okay. It'll be interesting to work with this, if we do end up picking it. Fuck. There is, no mouth to this thing. So no, this is not going to be our character, because there's no way to animate the face, or animate the mouth if she doesn't have a mouth. I think 3 feels a bit low, especially considering, like, 2 of them are meme characters as is. So... oh, fuck. Got that pulled up. I'm going to just open up. I'm gonna see if I want to try and get that models, or the hyperdimensional Neptunia thing. Hop into the first thing I see is Shrek. Yes. Hyper. Of course, I need to have exact name. Mention? Okay. What's the name of it? Noiiur? Nor. Okay, so we have a few different ones. I think, yeah, this was the one we already downloaded that yeah, we're trying to get like another character in here. The one I downloaded for this character didn't have any facial geometry, so I wouldn't be able to like deform it at all. Mach 2. I'm gonna download this one. I can't see shit, but I'm here, lol. Welcome, Naru. I'm assuming I pronounced that right again. We're just gonna download all these and delete anything that doesn't work. More or less. Oh yeah, these are all like Neptunia Victory, so they're all gonna be the exact same model. Yeah, they're all basically the exact same model. Just in case, I think Blackheart was the one that's similar enough to it. I'll get her as well, just in case all the Noir stuff fucks up. And then... Okay, so... let us do some more file transfers. Everybody loves that. Okay, let's see if I deep modified. Okay, I think this should be it. Oh, fuck. You know what? No, we're not using this one, so we can get rid of that. And this one is FBX file, so we're gonna include that. If you set it wrong, I'd let you know. Okay, well, that's good. Okay, so FBX file. There we go. Version 600, maybe speed. Okay, so it's in. Huh? Okay, so it's a bad version there. I'm gonna try the Collada and see if that works. Okay, now it works. Do we get textures? We do. We do not get the face. Fuck. Okay, so... you also don't work. Let's try your version then. Also, thanks, Star. It was almost 100 degrees today. Oh my god. I am so sorry. I do not control where the light lands. I just spew it out in all directions, and... I mean, I got, like... at least 8 planets, plus a few that you guys think are planets, to light up. I don't control where I do this. Okay, so, another FBX file. Cross our... oh, not that one. Cross our fingers this one actually works. Make sure we actually... right? I was sweating like a dog today. Yeah, I've only had like one day in the past like year or so that's gotten even close to that hot. Same though, at least they pay me to do so. You couldn't have, I don't know, waited for more clothes. Yes, I'll block out my light exclusively so that you can be cool. It'll be a historical moment as half the sun just is engulfed in sunspots and the sun goes black. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it also is angry at me for using an out of support version. So, Collada it is. Fuck. Yeah, you want to pay me for this. Okay, so you fuck the hell off. Okay, so last one. Blackheart. Let's hope to fuck this thing works this time. Nani pay you for what now? Okay, this is exclusively a Collada file. See? Well, You know what? How about this? For viewer engagement, I guess. If anybody is wanting a video game character to be a potentially rigged one, let me know and I'll see whether or not it's on this website. Otherwise, we have a total of 3 different models to choose from. So any video game character you want, and I'll post it in here. So I want to have at least 4 to pick from. So I don't think I picked much from like the PlayStation 3 things. Yo, Skyrim can cheat. I think I looked at Skyrim, and if I recall, Skyrim unfortunately has the giant and Alduin, and a rabbit and a chicken. So, unfortunately, no Khajiit. Yeah, it's a really weird that, like, it's super disproportional about. How about Jack from Jack and Daxter? Okay. Please tell me this. I'm just spelling it wrong, or it's Jack 3, Jack 3. Okay. Alright, that could be done. Alright. Save that file. And while I'm transferring it over, if anybody else has another suggestion, feel free to post it in the chat, and I will take a look at it. Fuck, that's a lot of texters. Oh yeah? Jack 3, he grew up nice. Nice. Okay, so when you said... Oh yeah, Booyah. Thought that was like a random name of video game character. Yeah. So we got Jack 3. Okay, so he's an ODJ file. With a very, very crazy. I grew up on Jack and Daxter. Nice to see another PlayStation fan in the chat. Yeah, Toon Gonvosa once allowed me to struggle. You hate to see it. Just go chameleon mode and have like one eye on each chat. Okay. Jack Lorge. Oh my goodness. Little PlayStation fan is a strong word. Okay, well... Alright, well, I grew up on a PlayStation mascot, so... Closest I can come up with. I believe... Yeah, I think you can just remove the mask, right? Dude, my grandma taught me Tetris, Super Mario, and Minesweeper. Also, only this chat and my girl about food. Oh, okay. So you're talking like your girl and chat here. I wonder why that's black. Your texture thing, maybe? I'll have to take a look at that. Okay, you can be removed. Oop. What happens if I remove this here? Yeah, that looks weird. So I'm gonna keep that around. Look at Mick being a multitasker. Mick is a multitasker. Okay, so let's take a look at this here. There are a fuck ton of materials. So I'm gonna like quickly skim through these. So we have foot bottom, leather, hair shine, teeth, arm skins, shirt, gun holster, pants, ears. Fuck barely though, considering I'm my current condition. Just melting. Scarf, eye shine. It's an interesting. Why is it only affecting one side? You're still doing it. What does the eye shine texture even look like here? Only just cage, bush, and no brain cell. Well, that's one anyway. Glove shine, belt shine, hair shine. Don't know what that is. Don't know. No. Damn, they got like different textures for individual eyes. Listen, I love the character from PlayStation, but I hate the systems. Okay, fair enough. Shit, does this character not have... I mean, technically I can work with it, but like... The character doesn't... That pronunciation hurts me. Wait, what pronunciation? So... I can work with it, but, understand there'll be, like, no eye textures or anything like that. Kagabushin. Kagebunshin. Kagebushin. I can see how that would be a bad bad pronunciation that I did. Much better. Okay. I'm gonna quickly see if there's... I don't know if it just didn't import properly or what. There is an MTL file. I'll try doing that and see what happens, because this is like a broken thing here. Do I even have MTL? I honestly don't know. The ability from Naruto series, you can understand my pain. Oh, Kagaibushin. It's like all of a sudden, as soon as it's like Naruto, it's like, oh yeah, that's the exact pronunciation there. I don't appear to have an MTL importer. So let's see if there's another Jack model I can import here. We have OG Jack. And we got Jack 2 Jack. Yeah, show him clips. Shadow Clone Jitsu. You yourself are divided into clones of smoke to do whatever. Oh yeah, now Thank you for explaining. I'm like too small-brained for understanding what the fuck's going on. Okay, let's see about this one here. You know, I'll just download all of these Jack files to see like how they yeah, individual cells as it were. Yeah, I'll install all of these and see whether or not they work. That's what you use on. That's why to use on smooth brain singular cell. As I speak really slowly to make sure I understand and read that correctly. Okay. Yeah, that Jack. And you have that Jack. Exactly. Okay, so that's also OBJ. ODJ. No, OBJ. OBJ format. Let's get the second one out. Again, quite large. If I go 0.01, now he's small. Still no fucking eyeballs. And the hair texture's gone too. Like, what the fuck? The Shadow Clone is an independent version of you created by having your own power. It's reducing. Yeah, I knew about that and everything. So, yeah, thanks, guys. I would not have figured out what you were talking about without you explaining it. So, yeah, so... Also looking at this is going to be, if I do end up rigging this one, this is going to be an absolute pain in the ass. The fact that the hands are curved in on themselves, which really fucks up the auto-rigging process and means I'm going to have to manually weight paint every single individual finger. The one brain cell has been triggered. Mission success. Okay, so I'm going to... Okay, let's see what the other one looks like. The OG Jack. Again, really freaking large. Fuck, why are all the eyes black and broken in this thing? Kagej Bunshin is just the cooler sounding Japanese name. Oh, yeah. Yes, the Shadow Clone Jutsu, but in Japanese. Okay. Makes sense. Fuck. I don't know why the textures are all broken here. What if I shine? What if instead I replace this with the eye texture? Just thinking. It thought and it didn't give it anything. What the fuck is going on? The scale is texture here. What's the UV coordinates here? What the fuck is this? I mean, it works out in the end, but Why? Okay. Why on earth is the eye so big? Okay, so unfortunately, Jack looks like a bust because unless you guys are cool with black-eyed Jack all the time, and a bunch of black textures that are broken, yeah, Jack's a no-go. So, if anybody else has another suggestion, otherwise we're just gonna have a choice of 3. Unfortunately. Sucks, because I really wanted to have a, you know, Jack in there. You know, for doing this, I might as well, like, I could pick one of my, yeah, I could pick one of my, the character model from, like, my, childhood, Ratchet and Clank, which I've tested out before and I know definitely works. Maybe Sly? Yeah, okay. Let's check out Sly then. We have exactly one Sly Cooper model. Possible. Okay, let's see this. Because I for sure have the Ratchet and Clank. I'm in the nostalgic PlayStation trip. Yup. Okay, let's drag over Sly Cooper. And let us see that import in that. Okay, so it's an... Okay, we don't want to worry about the cane, so we're just getting an OG... Yeah, BJ format again. Sly Cooper is great. Sly Cooper is really good. Sly Cooper. Assuming it actually wants to fucking work this time. Sora, Sly, and Jack. That was my PS2 days. Okay, well, we definitely have the face geometry. Doesn't look to be any broken textures. More or less. I can fix that. Fingers look to be well set up for rigging. That's going to be a bit of a nightmare to rig up properly, but for the most part it looks good. I guess there's no, like... Oh my god, I've gotten myself stuck here. Yeah, I guess, like, it'll be a near perfect crease, I guess. Arms are likewise, you know, decently good for, like, rigging and stuff. Why the hell was Sly a fucking giant? That has to do with how these models are imported. Especially the... I know the PlayStation 2, when you're importing it from, like, an emulator or something, it has this weird kind of distortion effect where objects further away are basically projected as way bigger. So you get like these weird things where like the objects are really stretched out, as well as different 3D softwares measure a unit as a different measurement. So Maya, for instance, works in centimeters, I think, and Blender uses meters. So by definition, if you're transferring something from Maya into Blender, it's going to end up being 100 times larger than it actually should be. And likewise, if you import something from Blender into Maya, it's going to be 100 times smaller than it actually should be. I was going to make a joke about him being one of those giants in the PS2 era. But instead, you got an extremely serious and well thought out response. We got that. Since we're talking about PlayStation Giants, and actual explanation works too. Since we're talking about PlayStation Giants, I might as well just throw my sort of hat in the ring and throw in Ratchet from Ratchet and Clank, since that's my like favorite video game character. I'm gonna throw in. I'm gonna throw in. No. I don't know which one to throw in here. I think I can throw in Ace at Ratchet here. Which... Hell yeah, gotta love the Lombacks. Yes. Yes, you do. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. So... we're gonna set up a straw poll then. So, don't know how... wait, no. Straw poll. Haven't actually done this before, so bear with. Let's see. Okay. I was also debating throwing out Thane from Mass Effect. I mean, I could always, like, we have plenty of fucking options here, so, Mass Effect. Assuming it even has it, because... not in the original. Not even Mass Effect 2. Huh. Yeah, these models, this model website is very hit or miss on whether you actually get something you want, so unfortunate. So, back on the straw poll. Is it, Yeah, I'm no love from the Thane, disappointing. Yeah. Fuck it. I'm gonna allow for multiple poll answers, so if you want to spam that button for the one you actually want, go right ahead. Okay. Let us copy URL. Oh. Hey, cool. OBS has a little, or Twitch has a interesting little feature there. Neato. Let's see. Results. Meantime, I'm just gonna, like, fuck off, Microsoft. Let's see. Staring into his eyes. Sly Coomer. So yeah, Mick, if you're still here, like, now is the time for you to vote if you want to. Look into my eyes. Eyes of a maniac. Of a Coomer. Very large. Oh gods. Oh, what the fuck? Well. Shrek or Ruby, fuck help. Hey, if you want to, you can always vote for both of them. I've, see, I think I've allowed for, yeah, no duplication checking. You're allowed to reload the page and vote as many times as you want. So, Ratchet's definitely going to need re-importing, because this is broken as fuck. That's not how it's supposed to look. So, probably should have set up some kind of timer or something. Timer. I'll give it a, say, 2-minute timer. Spam as many times as you want for who you want to win. Sly is a thief. He is the only one who has committed crimes. He is the only one who has committed crimes. Spam? Bet. Yes, spam as much as you want, because looking at the viewer count and looking at everything, she would be boss. It would definitely be a very standard VTuber kind of thing to have Ruby and stuff, because I am going to... So the whole process of this is I'm going to rig up the character, and then afterwards I'm going to re-texture the entire thing to make it look more anime-like, however you want to call that. And although technically not for use because copyright and stuff with the original owners, I'm just gonna, like, redistribute this model for free because fuck it, why not? And it'll be like a fully functional Vseeface model. At the very least, it'll be a good thing for anybody aspiring to do it, to test it out with an actual game-ready asset. So, Let's see, how's the timer? We have 20 seconds before the poll is up, and I will see who is the highest quantity. 7, 6, 5. Damn it, dear. Haru. Okay. Oh my god. Well, unfortunate Mick. I guess we're gonna have to do Sly Coomer. Man, Fem Jane and Ratchet just didn't stand a chance. Alright. We got Sly Coomer, unfortunately. So, because of all the imports and everything, a bunch of textures have been added in that really shouldn't have to be there. So I'm going to do File New, just to get rid of all that shit. So, we go back into Models, Game Characters, and we importing the Sly Coomer. Shrink him down so he's a moderate size. A to apply scale, because otherwise that fucks everything up. I just don't like losing. Understandable, have a nice day. Rename this to the appropriate name. Okay. Same. Okay, so I'm just gonna start out, add in a armature. Basic humanoid. You want a head pat? Well, guess what? Mick's got a knife. What have you got there, son? A knife. No! I'm fairly certain, looking at my audio setup, that because I haven't done enough to set it up for the new mic, so everything, all the audio settings are probably fucked, because if I'm a superhero, I heal fast. Okay, so we want to, under viewport display, under the bones category, toggle in front, so now we can always see it. So let's scale this up a bit so it's moderately accurate. And now, this, enable X symmetry so that things are moving symmetrically. So, the bone and all these can kind of be pushed outwards here. This can be pushed out here. You lean back. The heel is around there. Now, where is the knee joint? It's somewhat close to where it's supposed to be, right? It's definitely a bit weird looking at this because because the way of his foot, it kind of extends outwards, out from the actual model, so a bit weird on that. Hip joints go right around there or so. There's the pelvis. I think that's good for being far back enough. adjusting the spine to be somewhat in line with the, you know, his spine. Okay, this being part of the... Ooh. Wait, no, that goes there. That will go right here, and then head straight up and down. Gee, shoulders are going to be interesting to have to play around with. For the most part, there, and then there-ish. That right there. Oh shit, I'm gonna have to like add in the full hand rig as well. Come here, Mick, have some head pats. Can I have head pats too? Okay, so like that. There or so. Probably can be pulled back in a bit. We do not need boob bones. Let's see here. So I am going to add in a bone for the tail. Let's see, at least... Sure, I'm sure my hand can grow back after patting a star. It just burns off like half your head. Okay, let's adjust this a little bit. Okay. Alright, there's that. Oh yes, of course we need the, why is there? No, I thought there was a bone back there. We need bone for the ear. Yeah, it worked out surprisingly well. Okay, now, let's see. I'm just gonna, yeah, so, projects. Yeah, new folder. ENVtuber model creation. So, started up Rocket League since Warfare didn't want to load. Damn. Well, yeah. Is sucks. But, you know what, whatever. It would... At least you have Rocket League to play. Sly Poomer. What is... Sly Poomer 0, because I guarantee this is not going to be the first time. So saved, and as a quick little tip, if I press F3, it brings up the search menu. If I type in symmetrize from... What? Give me a second here. Symmetrize. What the fuck aren't you working here? Oh yeah, because you're named improperly here. Alright, let me just rename these bones here. So this will be tail. This will be tail 001. Also be tail. This will also be tail. Kind of add the dot 001 here. This will be ear dot L. Now if I go symmetrize, it will add in ear dot R. Okay, so we got that part sorted out. Next, we need hand. Why the fuck are you... Fuck off, Blender. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, interesting tip for anybody wondering, if you put the bone base somewhere near the knuckle, you'll get a better deformation than if you just put it like right at the joint. Because if you look at your own model, or your own finger, it doesn't quite bend right where the sort of webbing of your finger meets the actual like finger itself. It bends a bit further backwards. So with that, you get a bit more like realistic deformations if you put it a bit further back than what you would normally think to do. So, down here, so for the thumb, kind of want to also put it fairly far back. And it's going to look a bit weird because, again, there's so much like three-dimensionalness to the that particular finger, but it should be good. I think he has 3 digits, but they're very, very thin digits. So I'm going to extend this outward to about there-ish. And that out to around there. Very poorly defined little 3 digits for the pinky. Or maybe they have it defined as like this part here. So, Lo, if you mean look at your own model, you mean my corporeal body? Yes, oh my god, I'm thinking all in Blender now. I'm no longer thinking, or I'm thinking too much, I'm thinking too much in VTuber language. Okay, now look at your own model. What, you guys don't have your own model just physically able to touch and everything? Okay, so I'm going to assume that this is like what the developers are intending to be a digit for the finger. And as for the thumb, thumbs are definitely a little weird in that, like, yeah, they, so you know what, yeah, the thumb definitely is weird when we're like, the digit itself only extends there, and then it's, then from there it extends downwards. Thumbs are weird. They just are. Eh. Okay, got that. Now it's time to adjust the vertical position of all of these. Which... Oh, I get it now. My friend is really upset and needs to talk. Bye. Oh, okay. Alright. See you around, Naru. Mm-hmm. Okay, well now that he's gone, let's pick out Rudy. Nah. This one needs to be a bit higher up here. It's fairly low, so probably not that big a deal. Alright, now name all these. So thumb 001. This should just be as B. It should just no, it doesn't. T for now. Set this to be just thumb. Now here to thumb. Wait. Oh, I messed that up a little bit. This is 000. Fucking computer brain didn't kick in there. You know what? Yeah, no, I kind of want to keep it as just tail itself and thumb just as is. And make these all lowercase because that's what the current convention is. And it's getting really fucking hot in here. So... ugh. Way too fucking sweaty. Wouldn't be surprised if it's like, I don't know, 26 degrees in my room at the moment. So I'm gonna call this pointer. This is, yeah, pointer, middle, ring, pinky. Yeah. Middle. Ring. 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 Pinky. 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 Okay. I think I have all the bones that I want to have involved with this. Oh yeah, so I need to symmetrize. Oh, that's right, I forgot to make this dot L. So, dot L. I'm going to Control C, and I have to do that for every single one of these things. Why do I have this weird, like, cursor now? I feel like that wasn't there before. It was weird. Here. Symmetrize. Boom. Okay, time for the moment of truth. Just to see what a base parenting looks like. Control P with automatic weights. And let us see how it works. Yo, Scrapper! Welcome to the stream! We're making a Vroid-ish model. Sly Cooper, or Sly Coomer. Glad you could make it. Allow me to more formally say thank you very much for the follow last raid. We have just parented this, and let us see how this horrible mess looks like. Oh my fucking god. That doesn't look right. Let's see, how does the head look? Oh, these aren't actually parented, are they? Okay, you are... Keep offset. Keep offset. Yeah, you are... Control P, keep offset. Control P, keep offset. That's correctly think it's correctly rigged anyway. Alright, now let's see what it looks like. Yeah, my pleasure, Star. I'm always in the mood to make someone's day a little bit better, you know. It makes me feel good. It does feel good to make somebody's day that little bit better. Hope I can do the same with you, with a nice, chill Blender stream. And, cursed, very, very cursed. Okay, well... other than the mouth clipping out of it, the, head's actually looking surprisingly solid. What do the fingers look like? Because I know they're always a massive pain in the ass. Thumb's looking fairly good. And how about these? How much overlap is there? There's a surprisingly... Okay, that's surprisingly good. Yeah, aside from the ear, the shit look that shit real cursed. I think, yeah. Other thing is that the pinky really wants to pull up the bottom palm, which really shouldn't be happening. So that needs a bit of work as well. Let's see how the hand. Let's see how the hand handles. There's a bit of clipping with the. A bit too much influence on the back of this little cuff link, but other than that, yeah, the not enough influence at the front and too much of the back. This seems to be doing pretty well. The fact that it's rigged up right there kind of helps it a fair bit in the clipping issue that usually ends up happening. Let's see. Too much influence on the little... Yeah, too much influence in around here and with that little strap as well. So that needs to be fixed. The shoulder usually doesn't get moved around too much, so that... Oh yeah, that's a big issue. That's a really big issue. The fact that that's a separate part of the mesh, buttons and, like, separate parts are always a big fucking issue. Is Blender a complicated software? It is a very, very complicated software. People can spend, like, I wouldn't say, like, decades, but they can spend several years learning this software and still not figure out everything to do with it. So, with that, we got next good. Got some weird deformations on there, but it all seems to be good. Twirling. You know what I'm not using? Yeah, well, I mean, yes, it's a very complicated piece of software. It's also an extremely powerful piece of software. Yeah, so you see how, like, because these parts are removed, they haven't actually been parented to anything, so I need to have them be parented very well. The good thing is because the backpack is a solid... Well, it's a solid object, so I can basically just assign it directly to, say, this bone, and it should just work out just fine. And because it's basically a rigid body at that point. See, when you twisted the torso, this is my sleep paralysis demon. What, you mean like, okay, so that's very wrong. So that part of the torso definitely needs more influence on this area here, because right now it looks like it's just, Scrapper, give me more love and affection. That spin just real, spinning fucking fast, rah. Just spinning shit real fucking good. Let's see. Oh yeah, because all the influence is in these hips here. Oh yeah, and the belt doesn't have... Spain without the A? Yes, Spain without the A. Yeah, so... a little pouch definitely needs to be fully assigned to this bone here. Other than that, the that part's actually doing surprisingly well here. I don't really know what's up with the heel. I think that was supposed to be something that wasn't supposed to be rigged up properly. But for the most part, that looks good. Yeah, and while looking at that, this needs to be further up. Why do I activate X mirror? Need a bit further back. Now, when it rotates... Yeah, that looks a little bit better. Might not even bother with the toe, really. It's like... sort of... Yeah. So let's see. So, the tail. Tail actually looks surprisingly good. A little too much influence on the clothing here. This is... Just woke up at and saw that motherfucker's upper half spinning like Mach 4. Let's see. Yeah, and I wouldn't imagine these would be particularly badly rigged. And, neat little trick for anybody rigging up, especially for fingers, but also tails as well. If you press the period key, go to individual origins, now you can rotate it around kind of like a dog. Takes off like a fucking attack chopper. Welcome to chaos. You'll never get used to it. Mate, I've only just started streaming like less than a month ago and I'm not even used to this chaos. You're damn right. As I freaking twist and distort the model. Okay, so let us make a note of things that are wrong here that needs to get fixed up. So, ears. They fucked. You ever heard of Murphy's Law? Never mind that, my sleep paralysis demon. So, ears, they fucked. Let's see. Head needs more influence on, well, the head. Let's see. Okay. Head. Basically, teeth need fixing, and head needs to be more attached to the head. I can spell. Okay. Sure. Yeah, so the neck is, if I recall, pretty good. Let's see. Neck is just scarf. Wait. Me works in Blender. That shit allows me to give me fucking nightmares. Or allows me to give you nightmares. Yes. Truly, my one purpose in Blender is to give you sleep paralysis demons. Huzzah. Let's see, so shoulders. Shoulders need less influence on the backpack. And yeah, I just need to adjust that whole thing, really. Either less influence on the bottom rib cage or more influence. Either less influence on the rib cage or less influence or more influence on the straps. So, goddamn, well now I gotta keep a loaded gun with me when I sleep now. Damn, I turned you into gun over now, haven't I? Okay. Shoulder. Backpack. Fix. And thank you, Star. Whoa, you're welcome, Scrapper. Welcome to the stream. We will supply you with a hefty supply of sleep paralysis demons and nightmares for you. And less weight on rib cage. This thing. Hey, this needs. Now I feel blessed to be a blade fanatic with a father who virtually has armor, lol. Scrapper, give traumatizing nightmares. Check and done. Oh. Oh, now I read it properly. Yeah. Now I feel blessed to be a blade fanatic with a father who virtually has an armory. Just chop that sleep paralysis demon into bits. Remember, they can't legally haunt you without your consent. Yeah. Arms also need... So... It's not forearm, it's, bicep, I guess? What's it called? Upper arm. Okay. Upper arm. Hell yeah, might as well Put that on the fucking list. Fix backpack. This one seems to be doing fairly well. Yeah, the hand, I think it's just fix the cufflink issue. And see if I can spell this right in my first try. Fix cufflink. I think that's how you spell it. As with the hands, I think it's just like the pinky having too much influence on the back of the hand. So pinky, back of hand too much weight. So that's good. This part. Oh yeah, buttons applied to proper parts of the spine, I guess. And then this is the one that eats it. And just fucking break it. Oh, if you insist. There you go. Okay, so spine is fix influence on the backpack. Bottom spine is make less Pac-Man. Nice. Let's see. Yeah. Sign to backpack. And bottom spine. Bottom spine. If I can spell. Make less Pac-Man. Okay. I think the tail was just like, for the most part, it's just fix this like little edge bit there. So tail, fix butt. Make it's just Pac-Man. Oh my god, I'm stupid. That one. Hips need to be... Yeah, I need to adjust that little bottom layer there and actually do stuff with the actual, like, logo and stuff, so... Oh yeah, you see how, like, because it's a separate mesh and everything, it didn't even, like, register correctly. So... hips... need... fleet... related. It's just completely and utterly fucked in this general area. Yeah, so sign pouch to upper leg. Loving that fucking endoskeleton. Yeah, it looks like a fucking endoskeleton. So upper leg. sign POU's pouch. For the most part, that's decently good. Maybe the fur might need a little bit of adjustment, but not too much. Lower leg, adjust fur. And as for the foot, yeah, foot's basically just fine. So yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. The eyes also need to be done as well. So, again, edit mode, Shift D. One thing. So, these are going to be renamed to EYE. This one to I.R. 12 years later. Now